We have more than 3,000 plus companies as customers across the globe, with more
Okay.
than 100,000 users using our product day in and day out.
Right.
So we are majorly into employee productivity monitoring software. So
Oh,
we help employees and employers to better manage their time and improve efficiency. So the average change that we see reflect after using time jump is by 30% incremental in the productivity and efficiency of every individual within the team. So it's like before time jump, after time jump kind of mode for every organization to better manage their resources and then improve their productivity.
okay.
Chaitanya. So on that note, I will start my demonstration, and along with we are a award-winning company. Like we are awarded as leader in 2022 under employee productivity software category
Nice.
in G2. We have different use cases that we cover in time jump. One is automatic attendance, second is
Mm.
productivity tracking,
Right.
third is employee monitoring, and fourth is activity tracking. So
Okay.
on top of it, we cover other modules also where if needed, we can able to go through that.
Okay.
Where I'd like to share my screen and I give quick walkthrough of it.
Sure.
So please let me know when you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
So first I'll show you the employee mode of viewing the report. So this is how employees tracker looks. So wherein there is one-time login, no need of one-time login also. Once the software is installed on the employee's machines, automatically gets tracked.
Okay.
Okay, it starts with the tracking of the employee's activities, and
Okay.
there are two ways. Like one is a pass and resume mode, and second one is a punch card mode. Where in
Okay.
the pass and resume mode, people can able to pass the tracker. It's like a play and stop buttons.
Okay.
Like wherein if I want to stop my tracking, I can put stop and then break it. By default there is a 1 hour break. It would calculate. It seems to be
Right.
lunch. And once
Okay.
a person wants to take a just 15 minutes break or just a phone call or just want to take a cup of coffee or they want to go for a long break, they can choose it. Or if they want
Okay.
to finish for the day, they can finish it.
Sure. Okay.
And also you can able to resume it once you are back from your once the individual was back from his break. And
Okay.
there is more traditional mode of tracking is the punch card mode where people can manually punch in once they are starting the office. Once
Okay.
they are manually starting and once they want to go for a break, they can break in. And once
Okay.
they are back from it, they can break out. In this one, there is no specific timer to run manually,
Okay.
and by default, automatically it's a long break. And once they are back to office, they can click breakout. and
Okay.
and once they are closing their day, they can finish their day, they can click on finish. And there are some cases where sometimes people may click finish but they want to finish their day, but sometimes they might have attend they have to attend a important meetings after that, right?
Right.
So at that time they have a flexibility to undo their finish. They can undo
Okay.
their finish and it runs it. And
Right.
moreover, all these things that what we are talking about, it doesn't require internet as mandatory. So even
Oh.
without internet, people who are working remote and they don't find internet actively available at some times. So for
Okay.
them, it helps actually. So it tracks the things, and then once the internet is back, things will push back to server.
Okay.
Okay, and that's available. And this is the basic attendance basic punch in and punch out for employees. Where on the front face, it shows like it can be seen as an attendance management for the employees, but also if you want to be more transparent for your employees, you can able to inform that you are tracking them. For them, we can able to have a time management area where they can able to understand the summary of them, like when
Okay.
they have started till how long they have worked as a summary, and how long they
Okay.
were been idle, and again how long they have been working. If they have taken any breaks, you can able to see just now I had taken breaks, right? So those two
Right.
breaks were
Right.
appeared here. And
Okay.
also they can able to see what apps and websites they have been used so far, and what are the URLs they have been visited within any application and website. So within
Okay.
YouTube, I have watched these many videos. I could
Okay.
I could just see which videos I have watched and all. I just like a summary of where my time has been spent. So I could
Right.
see majority of my time is spent on Teams for 1 hour
Okay.
50 minutes, and again Moodle Cloud for 1 hour 1 minute. Like this, I could able to see where my time has been spent, and also I could able to see the different events that have been happened in the morning. So at 9 o'clock, I have started in the morning, and at 9 o'clock, I got automatically logged in and user start. I'm just using the start button. I started my day like this.
Okay.
Whenever I was been idle, I could able to see all the major events that were happened throughout my day from time jump, and I could be able to see my working hours from Sunday to Saturday every day. I was being able to because this is my office machine. It
Okay.
was been open for tracking for 24/7. like from
Okay.
morning 7 a.m. to next day morning 6:55 p.m. 6:55 a.m. throughout it. And there are no fixed breaks available to me, and there are no exceptions, and there are no light allowances that are there. If you want, we can able to allocate them as well, Chaitanya.
Okay. Right.
Okay. And moreover, you can able to see the detailed activities that have been gone through from morning to evening. So we could able to see the detailed activities like 5 o'clock, what I have done, 4:25, what I have done, 4:25, 7, what I have done, 1 second, 3 seconds, 42 seconds, like that. The total duration I could able to see, and what is that I have done if you want to enable. So if
Okay.
you don't want to inform the users that you're monitoring these things and all, you just disable these things from the portal from your side in the backend, and
Oh,
that employees will not see and get reflected there.
okay.
And moreover, whenever a person wants to do some changes, like here, it is say that I would like to start my tracking automatically. See, once my system is on, and
Mm.
automatically my tracking should start immediately. This is the feature that it was enabled. But if I don't want to do that, I can just disable it. What it does is that once I start my system in the morning, automatically the system time jump pops up to the window of the user, and I could not see my tracking started automatically. I have to manually
Okay.
punch in. If the individual wants to manually punch in, he could disable this option. By default, it would be enabled.
Okay.
And there is one more thing called there is a reminder for breaks to resume. Suppose if I had taken a break for 1 hour or a long break I have taken sometimes, right? In this mode, there is a long break option. If I took a long break and I was not being and I just forgot to I mean break out, but just I
Okay.
was working at the time, this reminder will help. So after 15
Okay.
minutes of time, immediately it pops up and then say whether you would like to continue your work or not,
Okay.
so they can continue their work. So this way your employees can able to manage their attendance day in and day out, and then see how many hours they have working, how many hours they have been working, and how much time they were idle, and then when they have started, and they can
Okay.
able to see the timer up and running here, Chaitanya.
Right.
Okay. And from here they could able to navigate to their dashboard. If you click on their my dashboard, they could able to see their reports appeared on their screen. Uh, I'll show that to you, which
Yeah.
shows them their working hours and all. In the meantime, I'd like to show one quick report that actually helps you to manage across the team members. So this is the manager view. So as an
Okay.
admin view, where you can able to, on the left side, you can able to see the organization hierarchy of your
Right.
all the organization, and within each team you can able to see the different team members and their real time status, so whether they are
Oh,
online or not. So whether you can see this person is not online, so you can able to see him offline. And if this person is working, and you can able to
mm.
see them online available on green
Oh,
color. On hovering on it, you can able to see the high level today's attendance. On the right
oh,
side, you can able to see the live activity of that individual. It's
okay.
like a live sitting next to that person and then having conversation with him. Just you can able to see what is the person doing, and if you just wanted to know what they are doing in real time in bit more detail, you just click
Yeah.
on full screen and then you can able to see the live video of that individual. It's like a
Okay.
live streaming of that individual, so you can able to see the live video of the person's computer and then see what is the work they are doing. So here you can
Oh,
able to see the person is in conversation with a person called Praveen, so
oh,
he's in conversation with him. Like that, you can able to understand what Juliet is doing right now,
right.
right? And on
Mm.
the right side, you can able to see the attendance report of your employees, where you can able to see the attendance, like for every individual, what is the start time, their finish time, their working hours, their productive hours, and their idle hours together.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And moreover, if you want to further analyze an individual throughout the day, you can able to click on that person and then see the behavioral pattern.
Okay.
From here you can able to see for Alaknanda, you can able to see 8 o'clock she started, 8:47 she started. She just worked for 8 minutes, and then she was idle for 6 minutes again, and then
Okay.
she just worked for 5 seconds, and 7 minutes she was idle. Like you can from this you can able to see the active start time the person started her day at 9:08 in the
Right.
morning. And again she worked for 3 hours 17 minutes, and then she worked for idle 5 minutes, and she was idle for 5 minutes, and then 6 minutes she was working. Like that, the on and offs of the person you can able to continuously see. And you can see that the person took a break for 30 minutes at 4 o'clock.
Mm. Yes.
Like this, she was back to work at 4:37 in the evening. So like this,
Oh,
you can able to see the behavioral pattern of the individual throughout the day.
okay.
And you can find any person that is not actively working right now being idle. You can able to
Oh,
see them in yellow color. Just now Alkananda is back to work. From there you
oh,
can able to see, right? So from
yeah.
idle yellow color to normal color, it got
Right.
reappeared.
Mm.
And one more thing is that you can able to see the behavioral pattern of that person throughout this week with this representation,
Yeah.
where with colors. And also you can export this attendance report on a daily basis. You can give the custom title to the report that you want to download, and also you can able to download in either CSV format or Excel format.
Yeah,
And
I have a
moreover,
doubt. Yeah, is this available in project-wise productive time rather than
so
this employee thing?
So project wide in the sense you have to allocate project members, and from there you can
Okay.
able to download by project. Project reports can also be downloaded, but the thing is
Okay.
that project related information, like if you allocate 1% to your project, see, end of the day, let's take this. If a person works on Facebook or a LinkedIn for digital marketing services, as you
Right.
said, so he may be working on different projects, the same LinkedIn,
Right. Right.
right? So end of the day, LinkedIn is productive, but we cannot say we cannot link one URL with the one project, right? So
Right. Right.
it's quite impossible, like quite difficult to allocate time by task they are work by project they are working on, because
Okay.
there are common applications that people are using. But we have a facility where if you allocate 1% to your project, then there is a chance to definitely a chance to download these reports
Okay.
by individual. By you can create projects like in this case there is a project called Nexus that was happening with 13 members. They're
Okay.
all created with a team. So if you download this report, ultimately that is their team's report, that project report, right?
Okay.
Yeah, like this. Okay,
Right.
and one more for furthermore, you can able to filter these reports. Like if you want to know who is the most productive person, just sort this person, sort this one by based on their productive hours. Like who are the most productive people. Like from
Okay.
here, you can able to see who are the most productive people based on the sorting filter. You can able to see Praveen Kumar was most productive, which is 11 hours, and then
Okay.
next Kalyani was productive for 11 hours, 33 minutes. Like this, you can able to see who are most productive and least productive throughout the day.
Right. Right.
The least
Okay.
productive person is just Sahara for just 10 minutes.
Okay.
Like this, you can able to see of that
Okay.
individual, and you can filter this by week also. You can switch to week and then see
Mm.
the weekly productivity report, like weekly attendance report, like the in times and how many hours they have worked and all. You can able to
Okay.
see it by productive hours or by productive hours or by total hours or offline and attendance. If you
Okay.
choose this attendance report, you can able to see the number of days present and absent as well. So
Okay.
if you go on further, you can able to let's go by month for you for this. If you go by month, you can able to see who are working full day. If they have completed their 8 hours or 9 hours as you expected, then you can able to see the marked as full day. And if they are
Okay.
working less number of hours, you can able to see that they are absent and all. Okay, if
Okay.
there is no non-working hours for them, you can able to see that light color aligned to them. And you can
Okay.
able to scroll down and then see the further reports that were being for those employees.
Okay.
Okay, and furthermore you can able to you can able to convert the time that is spent by your employees to productivity. So
Okay.
what it means is effectively you can and one more thing is that people sometimes people may actually working on the system, not working on the system, but actually working for office, where
Okay.
employees can actually maybe on phone call with you, right? Sometimes
Hmm.
maybe on phone call with you and for 15 minutes duration. At the times they are not active on the computer, but by design by the system of the software detects the person as idle. So at that time there will be an option for employees to actually claim their working hours, where
Okay.
immediately once they are back to their system, the software asks whether you are working really or not. We have detected that you are idle, whether you are working or not. There are two options, yes and no. If they click yes, it asks what you have done. They give the description, and then once that is approved, then the approved time will be synchronized to the attendance of the employee. Suppose you can
Okay.
see that I can discussion with regarding something I have been added, like approved working with Naveen on pricing. There is something that have been just I was been not working on my system. I'm working with my colleague. So that
Right.
time I requested for regularization. Here you can able to see here my
Okay.
regularize. I was on working with a phone call. Maybe
Okay.
went near Linux system. The person went out. For Gayatri's approval, he is waiting. That is 5 minutes duration. then
Oh,
Gayatri can go on and approve the time or reject the time. If they are generally not working, they can reject the time. As from this case, they can say that idle is not just a justified verification, right? So we can simply reject it by giving
oh,
why you are rejecting this idle time. So
okay.
effectively, you can able to regularize the times that are being spent, not being spent actively on the computer, but generally they are working. So
Oh,
that facility is there so that employees will feel very happy that the organization management is quite flexible to mark my real working time, not with on the system, but generally with my colleagues also in the working time, so that they can love the system and they can able to raise whatever things that are necessary for the working times only, Chaitanya.
okay.
Okay. And furthermore, you can, as I said, we can convert the time into productivity. Effectively, what it means is that our system is capable enough of capturing what applications and websites that people are using on their system throughout the day. And as a manager, as an admin, you can able to decide what apps and websites are productive for your employees based on their job role or based on their team that they belong to. So you can segregate, you can go to your team, and within that team, how you'd like to configure is the question. So you can able to see there are there is something called Nexus team, or there is something called sales team. If you click on sales team, you can able to see all the team members within the team, and you can able to see
Right.
their configuration, how you'd like to track them. Whether you want to idle period is 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you can able to set up. And also you can able
Oh,
to set up like the what is the frequency of screenshot that you want to capture, and whether
okay.
you want to blur the screenshot or not, whether you
Okay.
would like to live stream the employee or not, whether you want to whether the employee has the flexibility to delete the screenshots or not. Everything is permission controlled. If you
Right.
enable, then only then it will be enabled. And you can able to see their working hours. You can configure their working hours and what is the minimum late allowance. So from here you can able to see that 9 o'clock the person has to start, and you are giving 15 minutes maximum allowance for them. If they are
Okay.
15 minutes late, it would be calculated as late time for that individual.
Okay.
What are the minimum
Right.
expecting hours that for the employees to work for, and minimum that you want to calculate 8 hours or working hours or productive hours or total hours, you can
Okay.
define it. And furthermore, if there are any fixed breaks, you can able to define that by week as well.
Okay.
And you can define the holidays of your employees, like within the calendar year you can able to define the holidays by selecting the date and which country that the holiday belongs to.
Okay.
Okay. And also you can able to do the recording configuration, where we have a screen recording facility where you can able to say that daily after morning recording I want to capture from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock I want one more recording from my employees, from my team members, so that I could
Okay.
able to record my team members. And
Okay.
moreover, we could able to configure the productive apps and websites of your employees work. For suppose maybe we have been conversation with other people, right, for when it comes to sales. So that's why we
Mm.
have enabled we have made WhatsApp as productive.
Okay. Right.
WhatsApp as productive, we can able to market as around 800 hours has been spent on WhatsApp web, 83 hours has spent on WhatsApp web, and then 12 hours has been spent on application so far, WhatsApp application by the team. So you could able to see majority usage is WhatsApp, and then WhatsApp should be productive for them. But coming to the other teams, that should be unproductive. Suppose if I go to Nexus team and say that if you go to WhatsApp, these productive apps and websites, there we could able to mark that WhatsApp as unproductive, like this you can able to see. So at a
Um,
team level you can able to define what are productive, what are unproductive for your team members. And
okay.
from here our software will calculate the productive hours of your employees. As you see on the left side, the teams and also the working hours, the productive hours, their neutral, their non-productive hours together. And on the bottom line you can able to see the trend of the productive hours for every day during the month.
Okay.
Okay. And whenever you click on these non-productive hours, you can able to see all the non-productive applications and websites that team had spent during the week or month or a day, whatever you call want. And if you click on this YouTube, you can able to see the detailed videos that the people have watched within YouTube also. So
Right.
whatever URLs that listed, all you can able to see them as a report, simple report to see what's happening around you.
Okay.
And the same way, you can able to track the applications as well. What are the productive apps and website they had visited, and further drill down the for a better analysis. And moreover, you can able to see the weekly productivity trend of your employees for every day with simple colors, where
Okay.
the green is showing the productive time, the orange is representing the non-productive time, and idle time is represented in yellow color. Suppose if you want to know where this majority of the time that Akhil was idle, right? So if you click on that this idle color, you can able to see the different time slots that Akhil was idle on his computer. From
Okay.
what duration to what duration Akhil was idle and which application is opened at the time.
Right.
The
Okay.
same way, if you click on this green color, you can able to see the productive apps that he visited during the day.
Okay.
What are the productive apps and websites out of this 4 hours? What is the justification of these 4 hours productive time will be drilled down like that. Local host is 2 hour 53 4 minutes, around 3 hours, and then Visual Studio for 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Like this,
Okay.
based on the job role, the productive hours can be segregated as I said.
Okay.
Okay, and everywhere wherever you find a user, you can able to see their live status, Chaitanya, which
Right.
means that wherever you go, you can able to understand their real activity right at the moment. So if you
Okay.
just hover on Praveen Kumar, if you hover on this person, you can able to see what is the current activity that is on, and what is the current application, which remote desktop he has connected to, and he's changed
Okay.
to one system to other. All you can able to see it here, just on it.
Okay. Right.
And do you have any queries so far in this part?
No, nothing much. It's pretty clear actually.
Okay, and furthermore, you can able to drill down the same reports by week and month as well.
Okay.
So the same, if you just on a daily basis, you can able to see the monthly trend. Also, you can, if you want to consolidate report on a weekly basis, you can switch to the week, and then you can define that particular, get that particular week itself. So just today only is this week started, right? You can go
Uh,
to backdated weeks, and also you can able to see that trend of that last week productivity of your
okay.
team. And if you filter by a team, you can able to see that particular team's report itself.
Okay.
Okay. And furthermore, you can monitor your employees as well, Chaitanya. If you want, you can able to monitor them. It's like I have two set of monitoring features that are available in our software. One is like periodic monitoring, and then second one is live monitoring. So in this
Okay.
periodic monitoring, you can able to set up, as I said, right? You can able to configure the screenshots and all. And according to the configuration, our software will capture the screenshots from the computer of that individual. Okay, it can capture the screenshots from morning to evening and what is the work that they have done, and from there you can able to see what is that they have done, like from like with the screenshots you can capture for every 5 minutes or 10 minutes. According to
Okay.
the setup, our software will capture the screenshots, and so that you can able to see what is the work they have done.
Okay.
And more importantly, you can able to see the trend of the employees work. So you cannot find this kind of feature anywhere in the anywhere in our competitors product, where you can able to see the trend of the individual throughout the day. So
Okay.
wherever you find a flat curve like this based on the keystrokes and mouse movements, you can find the person is not working at that time. Wherever find a flat curve like this from 10 to for 1:30 to 2:30, the person was not at
Okay.
all working on the system. So
Yeah.
you could come to an understanding that this person was quite not could be at lunch at this time, right? So like this you can able to understand. And one more thing is that we have a activity details report where you can able to click on activity, and you can able to see the activities that the person is doing from morning to evening. As I said, on the individual basis you can able to see the activities, right? And the
Oh,
user can see the activities on his computer. And also as a manager you could able to see from morning to evening what he's doing. 9:11 he started, he was there for 2 seconds. After 3 seconds, after 2 seconds he will move to another window. After 5 seconds, you move to another window. Like this, you can able to see the total detailed activity from morning to evening, Chaitanya, if you
okay.
want,
Yeah.
right? And moreover, you have a real-time monitoring facilities where you can able to. This is like a CC view of your organization, like a
Okay.
CC view, like a Office TV, where all individual screen can be seen real time right now here.
Right.
So based on the status of the individual, suppose if you want to know what this person Harsha is doing, just click on full screen. On this, clicking on that person, you can able to see the video of that individual.
Okay.
And there are some times where people may doing some unproductive activities at some times, right? When where you find them being unproductive, then if you want to talk to them in later, you need to have a proof, right? So for that we have a recording option also, where if you click on this recording, then you can see the recording of your team members. Like you can start, you can track the recording, and you can see what is the work that they're doing, and then record the session completely. And you can stop the recording, and these recordings will be stored on your dashboard, Chaitanya.
Okay.
So suppose if you want to go back and then see what's happening, like you can see all the videos that are being captured from the computer. Like if you want to
Right.
know what Uma did, just click on that Uma, and then you can see the video that was being captured, like the live video of the computer of the individual. So what is the complete work that the person is doing throughout the day? You can, I mean, as a video, you can able to see it. So based on the duration of video that you have selected, you can able to see that video. So this is the real-time monitoring of the employees, and
Okay.
moreover, we can able to segregate the app usage of time by categories, Chaitanya.
Okay.
wherein you can people might be spending on different activities throughout the day. Sometimes people may be on communication.
Hmm.
Communication could be different parts, like sometimes they might be on Microsoft Teams, sometimes they might be on Gmail or Outlook based on the communication tool that you want to use, right?
Right.
Sometimes they might be spending time on email, sometimes they might be on chatting with people. So at the
Right.
time, you can able to segregate both of the Gmail, Outlook, and Teams, all the three into one category, that is communication.
Okay.
Your Facebook, LinkedIn, all these things to be digital marketing, right? Like marketing, right? So those things
Right.
are advertising, whatever things that are related to a particular application, which bucket that it belongs to, you can able to segregate it. And you know already, right? Hotstar, Amazon Prime, these all will be entertainment.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
you can bucket them, like you can differentiate them, and end of the day you can able to see where the time has been spent by people.
Okay.
So end of the day, you can able to find out that people spent around 7 hours on entertainment. Like that's something
Okay.
that you have to focus on. If you click on
Right.
these things, you can able to see what are the entertainment activities they have been into. Around 1 hour on YouTube. So you can further analyze them by going to the websites that people had visited. So you can able
Right.
to see most used website on least used website. The most used website is HubSpot.com for 22 hours. If you see
Okay.
this and then see the details of that website also
Right.
within within any website like YouTube or something, you can able to search that as well. You can able to search by productive, or you can able to search by non-productive. So YouTube
Okay.
1 hour, you can see it, and Stripe 31 minutes, Sync Fusion 18 minutes. Like this, wherever you find, you can filter by unproductive apps and productive apps also all together.
Okay.
And same applies to website applications also. If you see these applications and detailed windows that visited on applications.
Okay.
Okay, and further you can able to have aggregate reports of your team members. So far we have discussed about an individual report or a specific action item that we need to take on, but
Right.
you could not find the actual culture of the organization or the culture of the team. Like on a, if you find at an organization level, you find something that is everything is going fine, but you can see this, the average start time of the overall organization is 9 hour 24 minutes, 9 hours, 9 a.m. in
Hmm.
the morning, 9:24 in the morning. The average finish time would be 7:59 in the evening. It is an average of all the team members. But if
Okay.
you want the same kind of segregation by an individual or by a team, if you want to see sales team, you can see that sales team has started at 9:1. It's better performing compared to the whole organization. But if
Okay.
you if you check this dev team, they are 9:23 in the morning. Support team 9:34. You're able to see who are the people that are coming late actually, who are actually
Okay.
not working well, who are not starting late. So due to this 9:34, the average has been become 9:24 actually. So you just
Okay.
need to focus on this support team and get them onboarded earlier.
Okay.
So you can take some actionable insights from this comparison by teams and organization as well. And moreover, you can able to help your employees to balance their time as well. Here you can able to see the overall sales team. They have been from 16th onwards. They are working more than the expected number of working hours.
Okay.
So you have expected to work them for 48 hours, but they are working one day at 56 hours, and the other day at 58 hours, like that. So when and before that, they are not at all working well. So you can understand it. And moreover, you can able to segregate the same information by an individual. Suppose if you click on my name, I could able to see my work-life balance. So I'm
Okay.
working more or working less, and which days I'm working, and which day I'm meeting the expectation or not meeting the expectations. All you can able to get it with a simple work-life balance chart like this. On top
Okay.
of it, you can able to see the individuals start working, finish time, and unproductive work all together in this single report, Chaitanya.
Okay.
So and you can segregate by line manager or by team as well. You can able to segregate the teams in your organization, and as a
Okay.
whole you can able to see all the teams. And also you can segregate, you can configure the things according to the team, and also in at an individual level also, and also at a company level also.
Okay. Other than
uh,
this individuals, can we have a client-based filter?
yeah, of course. See, you can able to I mean, instead of teams, you can create teams by client name. You
Right.
create a
Right.
client
Okay.
name, which
Then.
client that they
Yeah.
belongs to. So it's a flexible team management software, where team
Okay.
management module, where you can able to segregate by line manager or by
Okay.
project, so or by team, or by client, whichever mode that you want. You can able to create that one, create those
Right. Right.
teams accordingly.
Right.
Right, and you can able to segregate the things at a company level also. Altogether, I want to go with one view. See here, I
Right.
can say that I have default view by teams. If I
Okay.
disable that default view by teams and then change it, if I just log out and log in again immediately, just I want to see, I want to show you one thing to you. Just everything will be changed in terms of the line manager hierarchy. Enable to see Srihari is the topmost person, and within that, these are the 5 people, and within these people, these are the different team members within
Right.
it. So you can segregate by line manager hierarchy as well as the by team hierarchy as well.
Okay.
So and also you can define by projects, defined by teams also. You can able to do that, and
Yeah,
accordingly
what
the
I'm
reports.
asking
So
about project.
yeah, the projects means if you want to enable projects or not. So okay,
Okay.
I'll show this to you. So if you navigate to it, if you go to settings and then view, this enables project management in our software.
Okay.
So let me log out and log in once again.
Oh, this will be another interface.
Another interface where project management can be helpful to you. So you
Oh,
can go to
I think
projects.
right. This is
You
more
can.
useful than the other one actually, especially for us.
So it's a task management, Chaitanya. Projects effectively means the task management where you
Right.
can
Right.
able to
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
manage the task and create work items to people. So like to show this to you. So by projects, you can create tasks and you can able to allocate work to people. So according to the number of hours that have worked on, and you can able to create a project. Like you can able to give what is a project name. Let's say you can say test one. That's a project, and you can able to select which client that they belongs to. You can able to create clients also if you want, and
Okay.
you can able to decide what is the start date, whether when it is going to end, whether the time is billable or not. uh, okay, and you
Okay.
can, if there are any custom fields, because with this project you can able to add those fields also as a
Okay.
form, and you can able to give allocate budget, whether the hourly budget or a single project pay. I mean
Okay.
time and material, or a fixed cost. Okay, you
Okay.
can because filter by pay rate or bill rate. You can notify whether a bill budget is reached to 80%. Like this, all
Okay.
you can able to do. You can allocate project members and see their
Yeah.
availability and all. According to the project
Okay.
creation, you can able to allocate tasks to people, and people can update the work that they are doing.
Okay.
So it's like a complete different. It's like a it's like a different altogether a different product line, Chaitanya. But we are into a complete time tracking and productivity space. But if we want as a complementary model, we can give that project management from right from standard one. Did I confused you, Chaitanya?
Yeah, I understood.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So this is about it. So if you would like to, if you have any queries, I'm happy to answer them, Chaitanya. Or else we can provide a free trial to you for 7 days, where you can have you can have a hands-on experience on our product with your team members before you go for the subscription.
Yeah, we need a hands-on experience definitely for sure. I just
Yeah.
wanted to understand the process and all.
Yeah. And also the setup is very simple. Just with a simple
Yeah.
installation of the software exe on the computer, it completely runs on the system. And there is one more thing, if that is of interest to you or not, I'm not sure. If you don't want your employees to know that you are tracking them and you are providing your office computers to people, so at that time you can able to do a silent installation that is called stealth mode, which completely runs in the background without employees notice.
Okay.
So no, but for that, but in that case, there is no break options will be available. Nothing, no interface to the users. It completely
Okay.
sits in the background and runs the tracker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Chaitanya. Do you have any queries or anything that you'd like to discuss? I'm happy to answer them, Chaitanya.
Yeah, it's pretty much clear. I just want to know. Yeah, it's fine actually. Everything is clear.
All right, Chaitanya. So when can we start the trial, Chaitanya?
You can start off today itself.
Okay, let me add my stakeholder. I mean, we need to. Yeah, sure, definitely. I'm adding my colleague Uma, so who will be
Okay.
taking care of your account from now,
Right.
and she can connect with you with our implement. She can connect you with our implementation team, and
Okay.
do the needful to you by understanding your requirements
Okay.
and talking to your team and all. She'll be the point of contact. Hi, Uma.
Hi Praveen. Hi
Hi.
Mr. Chaitanya.
Yeah. Hi, Uma.
Uma, just now we had the demo to Chaitanya of regarding time jump. So where We have gone through the product and he finds it's helpful. Like he is ready to start the trial from today, but I'm wondering like if there any slot available with our team, or do we need to check tomorrow?
We have to check tomorrow, Praveen.
Okay. Can you check the calendar once? If there is
Yeah,
never.
okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow 10:45 is fine to you, Chaitanya.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Uma, just book the calendar at 10:45 tomorrow for the trial setup. So
Sure, sure,
Chaitanya
Praveen.
can have a hands-on experience with his team for
Yeah,
7
okay,
days.
Praveen. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
Anything?
Praveen, do we have
Yeah.
his WhatsApp number?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
please
do have.
share my number to Praveen.
Yeah. I have it, Uma. I'll forward that to you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chaitanya. Thank you for
Chaitanya,
joining.
the number you shared contains WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
All right. Sure, Chaitanya. Definitely. So I hope definitely we'll have a very good relation, Chaitanya, as you will be one more customer that will be added.
Sure.
Yeah, and make sure that your employees are productive and then highly efficient. Yeah, and we look forward to see your organization growth.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Thanks, Bunny. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Chaitanya, for your time. It's a pleasure talking to you. Thank you, Uma, for joining immediately.
Thank you, Mr. Chaitanya. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Praveen.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye
Bye.
bye.